Here in the crowd, why was a generation of Noah? Why was a generation of Noah? Why were they judged for their negative sins if there was no Torah revealed to them? Why was the generation of Noah? The big flood. Why did the big flood happen if there was no Torah given? Any answers?
I have too much shiraz in me for that.
Oh!
Yes, Rabbi Zakkai as a response.
Niggas were shoplifting.
Okay.
Hold on. Did the flood? I just want to know. Did the flood happen in 1992?
No, it did not.
Yes, it did.
Okay.
The flood of Noah. It was in 1992.
Parents have taken over Rabbi Zakkai. The black preacher is attacking. Okay. All right, we're done. Okay, so the Midrash says the reason.
Excuse me, that was me.
Okay, you guys, the Midrash says. The Midrash says the reason why the generation.
No.
Hey, you guys, come on, he's speaking.
I'm gonna do it quick.
Don't really understand English.
The Midrash says the reason why the generation of Noah was judged because they were just mean and just nice, just mean people. Meaning that every human being on planet Earth knows the difference between right and wrong. Every human knows the difference between right and wrong. So then the question is. Okay.
Gotta stream though.
Okay, no, it's fine. You're good. Okay. So the generation.
It's much better.
The generation of Noah was judged because they were cruel people. They weren't nice. Like they said, when they would build buildings, if a brick fell from a building, the people would run to fix the brick. But if a human fell, they would look and say, like, what an idiot. How can an idiot fall from a building, right? It was a very mean, cruel time. So the question is, if the Torah and the sages are saying that good and bad is something that every human already knows, what was the purpose of Har Sinai in the Torah? If we already know what's good and bad, like what was the purpose of Torah? Like what's the purpose of Torah and mitzvot if we already know what's good and bad? We could just be good people. Like I have friends that aren't so religious and they say like, oh, you know what, I don't need the Torah, I know what good and bad is. That was the generation of Noah. The Har Sinai is making an interesting argument. It's saying that there was something needed for the Israelites to leave their Egypt. And it had nothing to do with being good or bad. They were in a bad place. They were in a dark place. They were in a place like no other generation has ever been in. And so the revelation of Torah was something that brings them out. But what was it about Torah that brings people out of Egypt? The Kabbalah says that there's two realities. There's a reality that we see with our five senses. Right? There's a reality, and then there's a reality beyond that. The reality beyond that is a world of holiness, a world of kedusha. The mitzvot of Torah, which Hashem asked us to do in Torah, is a way to connect to His kedusha. It's not about being a good person. Doing a bracha is not about being a good person. It's about connecting to Hashem's life force. So what does connecting to Hashem's life force do? Connecting to Hashem's life force removes us to a higher level than we were before. So how do we know that? Because Hashem says that I'm the God who took you out of Egypt. Every person has their own Egypt. Every person has their own fear. Every person has something that limits them from their greatness. The way to bridge the gap to our greatness is through Torah and this book. Hak Sameach.